I was planning to grab my phone. I was planning to grab the keys. I was planning to... "Stop right there," the menacing voice said. Somehow, in my frenzied state, I hadn't noticed two tall, dark-haired men standing just inside the back door. They both carried a handgun, and my sudden entrance hadn't surprised them at all. "Where are the photos?" the man in charge asked. "What? What photos? Who the hell?" He whipped the pistol across my forehead. Nearly passing out from the pain, my eyes began to sting as the red washed across my brows and began to drip down onto the linoleum floor below me. I stared up at the two men. "Who are you?" The younger man kept his eyes on me, but spoke to the man in charge. Maybe he doesn't know. I could only stare up in confusion as the two men discussed what to do next, then continued. "A few months ago, your wife saw something she shouldn't have. She must have told you." The man in charge examined my face. Laughing was all I could do to keep it together at this point. "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." His eyes became more serious as he walked over and set the tip of the gun against my temple. "We want the photos." "I don't have your photos." An idea occurred to me. "Maybe you should ask my wife." The tall man grinned. "We did ask her," he replied with a hint of satisfaction. "Right before we buried her." A moment passed between us, and the younger man pointed the gun back towards me. "He doesn't know anything. Let's kill him. We can search the house after." "No," the tall man interrupted. "Too loud. Use a blade," he said calmly, handing his partner the largest of knives from the rack hanging above the kitchen island. But before he could step forward to finish the job, the younger man dropped the knife and began to scream like a child. The once dark kitchen was now filled with a blinding silver, and something behind me began to growl. The two men's faces quickly started to burn the color silver, their screams echoing throughout the house. "Shoot her!" one of them yelled as red-hot silver began to drip from his cheeks. A hail of bullets flew across and towards the figure behind me. And then the scream stopped. The only remainder of the men being two distinct piles of pure silver. The nauseating fumes nearly caused me to pass out, but somehow I managed to stand. Using what was left of my strength, I walked over and sat down next to the body of my wife Lana. At least one of the bullets had lodged into her chest. She was still breathing. Looking into the silver eyes that had once seemed cold, I now saw a warmth and love in them. Holding her hand, I had to ask, "Who are you?" There was sadness then. "Don't you remember? I'm your guardian angel." Putting pressure on the wound, I could feel the beginning of tears as the soft words filled the air, and the silver glow in her eyes began to dim.